Okay, we're going to practice some guided reading, and that means we're going to do this story here 3 times. Once, I'm just going to be reading. You need to listen and look at the words I point to as I read. Second time through is called an echo read. That's where I read a sentence, and then you repeat that sentence. But again, you're reading the words I'll point to. When you've done that lots and lots of times, then you might be ready for an independent read, and that's where I will point to the words, but you do all the reading. You won't hear my voice in that case. These stories are made up of lots of 3-letter words, lots of easy words to sound out, and lots of sight words being used in this as well. Okay, let's get started. First time through, you're listening to me read. Odd job. Tom and Dot had an odd job. They had to mop the mat in the fog. Rob came to help mop in the fog. Tom and Rob play on the job. Tom and Rob play and do not mop. Dot is sad when Tom and Rob play and do not mop. Dot sobs. Rob helps Dot mop the mat in the fog. Now the mob of kids can go play. There we go. So the stories sometimes are a little funny, but they still work out. Mob, by the way, is a group of kids, a group of people. Okay, let's do some echo reading. That's where I read first, and then you read. Mr. C first. Odd job. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Tom and Dot had an odd job. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. They had to mop the mat in the fog. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Rob came to help mop in the fog. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Tom and Rob play on the job. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Tom and Rob play and do not mop. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Dot is sad when Tom and Rob play and do not mop. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Dot sobs. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Rob helps Dot mop the mat in the fog. Your turn. Mr. C's turn. Now the mob of kids can go play. Your turn. Good job. You might need to practice that over and over and over again. And then when you're ready and you think you can read this whole passage by yourself with no mistakes, we'll do an independent read. Okay, let's do that independent read. I'm just going to point to the words. You're on your own. You ready? Your turn. job. And if it seemed like I'm going fast, I am, because you want to be able to read at the same speed you speak. So lots and lots of practice, especially on that echo read over and over again. All right, keep at it. Good job.